Good morning, YouTube. This is Minnie. I just lost my picture. Today I'm coming to you with the product review. The products I'm reviewing for you guys today come from At-Resin, Puerto Rico, 124th, 25th from Facebook. The guy's name is Alex Yamon. You guys done know that I've been building the Mazda RX-2 body from him. Today I'm bringing you these little Datsun bodies that he's making now. I will give you guys my honest opinion. I will do the full build reviews of these guys if you want to wait until you see these completely built to make your purchase. They're running $40 plus shipping. These right here are resin copy bodies from the, it's going to be, I thought I had this written down, I must have forgot it, but it's going to come from the company Yosha, and it's part of their Nostalgic Hero series. In the series of these kits, these are the kits that they're running very expensive. The last time I seen this kit, it's white on the box. It was running about $150. The sad part is when you get it, it's just worth the body and the outside. It comes with the motorized interior, motorized chassis. The chassis is a blank slab, the hole for your axles, the hole for your motor and the battery. And interior is a very flat, shallow piece. It's very flat, shallow. It has, let me show you what the factory stuff looks like. These are, like I said, Alex over there at At-Resin has copied these, because when you get the kit, your interior is just flat like this, and then your chassis will hold all your battery stuff, and the chassis are just plain junk like this, and then there's all your equipment to hold your stuff. Now, this right here, I'm showing you this stuff from the actual kit. The bodies themselves come from At-Resin. They're $40, which is a lot better than, you know, spending $120, and then when you get it, you find out that you're left with a toy instead of a project you can build. Off the get-go, these are direct copies, so I'll show you one that's not cleaned up yet. I got two of them this time. Should have got two of these back there, but we didn't know Alex's work yet, and when we picked it up, I can give you guys my honest review because these were purchased. These are not given to me, so there's no bias to them. Some of Alex's products that I have posted up on Facebook had drawn some concerns about copying and copyrights and all that. I'm a model builder, and I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings by this. I'd be much rather to put forth money on a copy of something versus buying the original and then being really upset. So I took it upon myself to make these purchases. In no way am I going to be biased to At-Resin or Alex because their products were given to me or whatnot. I'm going to give you my honest opinion so you guys can make your own judgment whether to purchase from At-Resin or a product that you see from them. The internet is full of people that can cast, not that they are, let me see, anybody in the hobby can go buy a casting kit and cast. Not everybody can produce a part that's usable. I have had my fair share of junk. I've watched other people sell junk. I've watched other people complain or make an argument out of, well, this was my original, this, that, and the other. I can't control what other people copy. I don't believe that the original part owner himself can control that neither. What we can control is where we purchased, who we purchased from, and the quality of the item we get from said person. So today's review is going to be the At-Resin review. The caster is Alex Yemmel, and I don't personally know the guy. I'm just working with his equipment. I would like to give you guys an honest review. Please don't judge me upon my review. This is just my building experience. My look into the products that I'm having in front of me. I'm not going to be as good at kit review as Jane from the Stash Report, or Elliot from ELP Modeling, or Derek Pratt, who knows, he gives really good kit reviews too. This is just what I'm going to be doing to share the information, and the builds will be documented at scaleworld.net as they're being done. We're already in the process of doing the story background right here on this one, so it's going to be, it's going to take a little bit of issue. So first of all, let's look at this little Datsun that he's doing. I would have to say, just by looking at the rough body here, looking at the rough body, there's some issues that would need to be taken care of, but nothing that sanding won't tackle. And all this flash here, he don't clean up the flash, which is good, because it keeps the support in the body. Once you go to shipping, you can see how it caves in, and here's one that's already been cleaned up. You can see how much movement you got out of there. So the flashing you'll have to do, there's a little bit of sanding, what I call slag, on the bodies. These right here, your side molding vents, have air holes in them. Both of them do. It's real thin. It's hard to get all your air bubbles out, especially when you're doing a big piece like this. It's probably a 2-piece mold, because see how clean the inside is. So it's probably a 2-piece mold, so it's kind of hard to chase down all your little air bubbles. You'll see some little bubbles right there, but I'd have to say, versus this one, versus the RX2, this right here is by far, I'm going to say, 80% better casting than that Mazda. I don't know if the molding was different on that one than this one, or the body itself that he started with was different, but these right here are a lot thinner. It's a lot crisper, even with your little air issues in some of these parts. If you guys can't see what I'm talking about, see little air issues right there, and right on there, all that's fixable. So even with all those little issues, this right here, this casting here, is better than than the RX2. So right now, it's very exciting. And he has chosen the grill. Here's the grill. And he leaves the back of it. And these right here are probably a single mold, by the way this looks, to save on molding. So he probably put the mold down like that, casted it, and then when he casts this part, it probably goes over there. See that big chunk? So there's some work to do. But what I enjoy about the kit itself is separate bumpers again. Now again, there's cleanup that's going to need to be done. That's with any resin, not just with Alex's stuff, but with any resin. I like it that the tail lights are crisp and clean. They're not red though. Some companies, or some of us that cast, will put a dye in here and make it red, and then usually they come out a little pink, or sometimes the dye causes more air bubbles. But they're actually really clean, really crisp. So it's a good, easy detail. I can put my foil over there, and then paint in my lights, my reverse lights, and then have my chrome ring around the light. But the issues I was talking about, like these little things here on the side, Alex has actually made side pieces. These right here are molded in, but these right here, he has made it, see if they'll focus up. He has made it to where you can either fix these or cut them out and then replace them, and he's done the same for your gas cap. So that's a really good touch. That's a nice touch there. Now let's look at the parts after they're cleaned up. Now here's the body cleaned up, and you can see once it's cleaned up, it all opens up really well. All the jambs are proportioned right. Windshield frame, that's my mess up right there. I cut a little too quick, and I kind of went all the way up into my window frame up there, but that's all fixed. Super glue and resin work great together. You can see everything's crisp. I have one little air hole. The grill opening opened up great. Bumper holes open up great. All the side moldings are good and crisp. And then all the back window frame is good and even. Clean up all the little air holes that were in here. Everything's good and clean. Right there, you just another little air bubble. Once you guys put these in primer, a lot of the air bubbles, like you can see, it's so tiny right there. A lot of that stuff, you could either fill it or it will get covered up in primer. So there's that. Here's the parts. I didn't clean up the singles yet. But here's the tail lights. Let me see if I can't pick that up. All nicely done and cleaned up. See if you can't get that in the picture. And then they fit in there. Let's see, which one is this? They fit in there pretty decent. And once, you know, you'll have to do some sanding and some fitting to get them in there. It's a little bit more cleanup. I use a heavier build paint and clear, so I'm gonna have to sand mine down more to fit each other once the clear and stuff. But I just want to give you guys a raw look at it. I have a lot of friends on Facebook, a lot of followers on Facebook that do cast and do try to give casting a try. Here's the bumpers cleaned up. You can see Alex makes it to where you have your pins still in there, and they drill and they're in a good spot. Then you just put that in there and they line up good. Here's the grill. Once you get the grill, that might be upside. No, that's right. Let me see. Yeah, it might be upside down. This goes like this. And here's your grill. And like I said, Alex, I cleaned all that up. It cleans up really good. He uses a good soft resin. So your beginning, and then here's your end. So it cleans up good. A lot of these guys that I know that do the resin stuff, some are making original parts. Some are casting other people's stuff as well. But the majority of the argument that some of these guys get is like, well, it's too thick, or it's flashed out. You just got to take your time to clean them up. And see, here's the bumper and the grill in there. It all fits good. It all fits clean. I would definitely recommend getting this one if you have interest in these older, the 70s, early 80s, 70s, and 60s Nissans and Mazdas. And I think he's working, this right here is the Nissan, this is the Datsun. I think he's working on a Bluebird. It might not be what I think it is. Then he's got the Mazda RX-2. He's got all kinds of rotary engine parts if you want to keep your Mazda a rotary. He's working on some other drag resin stuff. I haven't bought much of his drag stuff because I use, you know, like I got a ton of plastic stuff just for my drag stuff. So far I haven't bought much of his motor stuff. He does offer a few different sets of wheels, like I've showed you guys in the last review. I've gotten this set here from him. And I've done the review on those. This one right here is basically a 3-part with you got a bead lock, and then you got the center, and then you got the ring itself, and then this right here is a two-part. You got your front, and then you got your back, and then you have to supply your own tires. Today he has sent me, I have also gotten a new set from him. I gotten this set here now from him. It comes with the beadlock molded in. All these right here are tires. This right here is a Revell drag front tire. This right here is an AMT Pro Street tire that you'd get out of like the Cornet or the Chevelle kit. The wheel itself, they come pretty clean. They're in white resin. All you get for the rear wheel is just this rear wheel. You'll have to supply or make your back ring. You get the rear wheel, which is pretty clean. And when I posted pictures of some of this stuff on Facebook, it raised some ruckus that Alex has copied someone else's wheel, and I can't control that, guys. If Alex purchases the main wheel from said person that said this is his master or his creation, and he has paid his money, this is just my own beliefs, that he has paid his own money, they go into the tires really well. He's paid his own money to buy the wheel, and if he chooses to reproduce it, that's on Alex and whoever is in the background of saying that their product is being used. But in the state of the hobby we're in, they make it very easy for all of us that are willing to go get the products to cast. I got to get that tire right there. I got rubber coming over that tire, and so they're clean wheels. So even if they are copied from someone else's master, say somebody had these made in aluminum, and then now they're cast out in resin, search your hobby, search your vendors, buy what you want, buy the quality that you know that you can use. Buy local, or buy from the guy that you want to see keep growing. You don't have to purchase anything from anybody. It's a personal choice. I'd hate to see arguments going back and forth. Well, this is mine, you're a copycat, this, that, and the other. It raises a lot of concerns, yes. I don't want to badmouth anybody. I don't want to degrade anybody. But I'm going to go with quality versus value versus acceptability. I would love to have aluminum wheels like these. I watched JPS make his wheels. You got Micro Nitro. You got all kinds of different slot car guys that can make the wheels. But if I can get these resin wheels like this for, let's say, 15-20 bucks versus the aluminum wheels for 70 bucks, and then I'm told I have to wait 3 months or whatnot, or this, that, and the other, then I'm gonna go with the resin wheel, whether it been from Alex or Jerry Moore that makes wheels, or Draft that makes wheels. That's your personal choice. We have a whole market full of people that are either resin casting wheels or machining wheels. So use your best judgment. This is my review. I can't wait to get into this little Datsun. Look at the meat under this one. So I don't know if this is the route I'm going to go with this one. But man, this little thing would be a monster. And you just can't wait to get into it. I don't know if I'll go tuner with it or if I'll do another drag. But you guys will see it coming soon. Just have a great 4th of July weekend. About a little 20-minute review video. Don't forget to go check at At-Resin, see what else he's got And then make your best judgment, guys. I'm not persuading anybody to go to Alex. I'm not persuading anybody to do anything. This is just my own personal review. Thank you.